Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, friends. Myself, Mrs. M.R. Umekar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Mahatma Phule Arts, Commerce and Sitaramji Chaudhary Science Mahavidyalay, Varud. Today's our topic is controlling. Controlling is the last function of management. What is mean by controlling? Controlling is a primary goal-oriented function of management in an organization. Controlling means giving instructions to employees and making sure that the instructions are being followed as desired by the management. It is a process of comparing the actual performance with the set standards of the company to ensure that activities are performed according to the plans, and if not, then taking corrective action. Controlling is performed at the level of lower, middle and upper level of the management. Then features of controlling function. Number one feature is controlling is an end function, a function which comes once the performance are made in conformities with plans. Second is controlling is a pervasive function. Pervasive means sarvasamaveshak. Controlling is a pervasive function, which means it is performed by managers at all levels and in all types of concerns. Number three is controlling is forward looking. Controlling is forward looking because effective control is not possible without past being controlled. Controlling always looks to future so that follow up can be made whenever required. Number four is controlling is a dynamic process. Since controlling requires taking reviewable methods, changes have to be made wherever possible. Number five is controlling is related with planning. Planning and controlling are two inseparable functions of management. Without planning, controlling is a meaningless exercise, and without controlling, planning is useless. Then the importance of controlling. Importance or advantages. Number one is helps in achieving or organizational goals. When the plans are made in the organization, these are direct towards achievement of organizational goal, and the controlling function ensures that all the activities in the organization take place according to plan, and if there is any deviation, timely action is taken to bring back the activities on the path of planning. When all the activities are going according to the plan, then automatically these will direct towards achievement of organizational goal. Second is judging accuracy of standard. While performing the function of controlling, a manager compare the actual work performance with the standards. He tries to find out whether the laid down standards are not more or less than the general standards. Number three is making efficient use of resources. Controlling makes it possible to use human and physical resources efficiently. Under controlling, it is ensured that no employees deliberately delay this work performance. In the same way, wastage in all the physical resources is checked. Number four is improving employee motivation. Through the medium of controlling, an effort is made to motivate the employees. The implementation of controlling makes all the employees to work with complete dedication because they know that their work performance will be evaluated, and if the progress report is satisfactory, they will have their identity established in the organization. Number 5 is facilitate coordination in action. Coordination among all the departments of the organizations is necessary in order to achieve the organizational objectives successfully. All the departments of the organization are interdependent. For example, the supply of orders by the sales department depends on the production of goods by the production department. Then number 6 is controlling helps in improving the performance by the employees. Controlling insists on continuous check on the employees, and control helps in creating an atmosphere of order and discipline. Under controlling function, it is made sure that employees are aware of their duties and responsibilities very clearly. Then last and number 8, controlling helps in minimizing the errors. Small errors or small mistakes may not seriously affect the organization, but if these errors are repeated again and again, it will become a serious matter and can bring disaster for the organization. An effective controlling system helps in minimizing the errors by the continuously monitoring and check. The manager try to detect the error on time and take remedial steps to minimize the effect of error. Then last, limitations of controlling. Difficult in setting quantitative standards. Control system loses its effectiveness when standard of performance cannot be defined in quantitative terms, and it is very difficult to set quantitative standard for human behavior, efficiency level, job satisfaction, employees' morale. In such cases, judgment depends upon the discretion of manager. Second is no control on external factors. An enterprise cannot control the external factors such as government policy, technological changes, changes in fashion, and changes in competitors' policy. Third is resistance from employees. Employees often resist control, and as a result, effectiveness of control reduces. Employees feel control reduce or crucial their freedom. Employees may resist and go against the use of cameras to observe them minutely. Number 4 is costly affairs. Control is an expensive process. It involves lot of time and effort, as sufficient attention has to be paid to observe the performance of the employees. To install an expensive control system, organizations have to spend large amount. For example, CCTV cameras. These are the limitations of controlling. So friends, our today's topic is controlling, and we studied controlling function, definition, then features, and then advantages and limitations. Thank you. Please like my video and share the video. Thanks again.